Hey everyone, welcome to TechWired. In this video, we are going to solve problem number 1071, greatest common divisor of strings. So here we are given two strings. We need to find the largest string that divides both string 1 and string 2. And now let's see the logic and the solution for this problem. So this is the first example that has been given in the Leetcode website. And before solving this problem, if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, please like and subscribe. This will motivate me to upload more videos in future. And also check out my previous videos and keep supporting. So here we are given two strings. And in the question, it says that one of the string is concatenated with other string. Okay. For example, here S1 ABC, right? Here S2 is ABC. Here S2 has been repeated 2 times in S1. This is S2 plus S2, right? So that's how the inputs will be. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to keep S1 as the largest string every time. Okay, I'm going to write a recursive call. I'm going to keep S1 as the largest string and S2 as the smallest string. Okay, so this will be done by swapping. Okay, if S2 is greater than S1, I'm going to swap S1 and S2. So whenever I do the recursive call, I'm going to break S1 and keep S2 as it is. Now I will show the example. So initially, I'm going to check if S2 is greater than S1. If this happens, I'm going to swap. Okay, I will swap S1 and S2. Okay, or I'm going to call a recursive function. Okay, since I keep S2 as small always, I'm guaranteed that the first from 0 to length of S2, it is going to be the first part of the S1. So when this condition fails, I'm going to return an empty string. Okay, or if the condition is satisfied, whether I found my substring of S1, the first part of S1 as S2, then I'm going to break S1 and I'm going to do the recursive call on this part after this. Okay, now I'll show you the recursive call as well. So initially I will check S1 is lesser than or less than S2. In other words, whether S2 is greater than S1. If S2 is greater than S1, I'm going to swap. I'm going to keep S1 as the largest string always. Okay. And if I don't find the first part of S1 as S2, it should be equal. Okay. If it is not equal, I'm going to return the empty string. And if it is equal, I'm going to break like this, len of S2. Okay, then I'm going to do the recursive call on this one, this part. I'm going to omit this part. So my new S1 here will be ABC. Okay, now I will write another condition. I'll write another condition. When my S1 and S2 are equal, then that is the largest common divisor, the greatest common divisor of both strings. And I will always keep S2 as it is, the lowest string as it is. So even if s2 is greater than s2, when we call the recursive call, okay, recursive function, we are writing a condition to swap, right? So every time it's s1 will be, it's guaranteed it's going to be largest string, or it's going to be equal to s2. If it is equal to s2, I'm just going to return my s1, or we can return s2 as well, since both are going to be same. I will also show you guys with the another example. So this is the another example that is found in the Leetcode. So here s1 is greater than s2. I'm just going to keep as it is. Now I'm going to check whether my s2 is in the first part of my s1. Yes, we could see that both are equal. So my new s1 will be ab. Okay, so this is my new s1. Now I call the recursive function. Since here s2 is greater than s1, I'm going to swap. Okay, I'm going to swap s1 and s2. Now s1 will be ab and s2 will be ab. Fine. Now I'm again going to check whether s2 is in my s1. I mean the first part of s1 should be s2. Okay, here it is. So I'm going to break s1 again. Okay, my new s1 will be ab. Okay, so now I will do the recursive call again. So in this case s1 is equal to s2, right? So this is the greatest common divisor of both strings. So I'm going to return ab. Fine. Now let's see the code. So now let's see the code. So initially I'm going to check whether my string 2 is greater than my length of the string 1. Okay, if it is greater, I'm going to swap string 1 and string 2. I'm always trying to keep the string 1 as the largest string. Okay, I will be swapping here. Now I'm going to write a condition if the first part of the string 1 should be string 2. Okay, I'm going to break string 1 with the length of string 2. Okay, if it is not equal to my string 2, I'm going to return empty string. Else, and I'm going to write a condition here. If my string 2 and string 1 are equal, then I'm going to return that string. Then if I found s2, the s2 in my first part of my s1, then I will break s1. Okay, I will be breaking s1. So I'm going to call recursively. Okay, so I'm going to break s1. I'm going to take all of the characters in my s1 after the length of my s2. I'm going to break based on s2. Okay, and I will keep the lowest s2 as same. If s2 is going to be greater here, when I call recursively, it is going to swap here. Okay, you're going to do the swapping here, so it will work. It's guaranteed that s1 always be greater than s2. Okay, so I think it's fine. Now let's run the code. As you guys see, it's pretty much efficient. The time complexity for this particular problem is order of n, and the space complexities for this problem is order of n as well. Since we are using recursion, that is going to be a recursive stack, right? The call stack. So it's going to be order of n space. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. This will motivate me to upload more videos in future, and also check out my previous videos. Keep supporting. Happy learning. Cheers guys.